Everybody, welcome back to Master Command here with the Habsburg Monarchy, where we are on day 136. So the enemy headquarters is going to attack me here in about 24 days, or try to look for me. Now we do need to find our fifth convoy. We do have another encampment here. If we get a fifth convoy, we would get the Night Marches Doctrine. We have 225 thalers, 292 provisions, 823 reservists, and 239 ammunition. Our army itself is actually, well, wait, these guys are missing ammunition. So we have 210 ammunition now. So we have Von Loudon and Forgach. Forgach came in as the replacement for Von Lacey in the last episode. And we have two full brigades. We have the Brigade of Bohemia, and we'll call this the Brigade of Silesia. I don't know. Where we have a couple of Crowdland recruits, and then we have our two artillery, and then this is our kind of our elite brigade here, where we have the Kundahor Fusiliers, the Austrian Fusiliers, which we haven't renamed, the Austrian Grenadiers, and the Wittengau I'm probably going to mispronounce this, Chevaliers. All right, our one cavalry unit. All right, we do have haversacks, which give us morale +6, move spooky -2, a military treatise will help the first. Attacks focus on morale, structure, and reform, still studying Prussian academies for its insight into keeping an army steady and strained. Again, morale +4, morale damage received -10%. So each of our units here have ramrods. These guys don't have boots, but they do have the Friedrich II. Notes from the king himself covering tempo, maneuver, and fire discipline. A must-have for any Prussian officer open to follow in his footsteps. Reload +4, move speed +2. And then these guys have a cross, morale +4, charge +2. They have the Frisian horses, which gives us a melee speed, damage +8, move speed +2. Their morale is at 40. Oh, they can't take the military treatise. So it would cost 600 thalers to get a new brigade. We do have a convoy there. And again, that would give us the Night Marches Doctrine. But we have an encampment, a convoy, and an encampment. We lost 8 food, we lost another 8 food. Retired veteran, your grace as scouts came upon a lone campfire by the roadside where an older man sat in quiet contemplation. His coat is worn, yet the cat marks him as what's belonging to the staff of a great army. He speaks little of his past, though the sharpness of his eyes tells us he'll be long years in the field. With the right persuasion, he might be convinced to take up service once more. Convince him of our cause, regimental staff officer, moderate chance. So we did get a regimental staff chaplain, excellent. Delivers fire and comfort in equal measure. His service can steel wavering hearts and calm the fear of death. Casualties restored +25%, morale +12. So we are going to achieve the goal of securing 5 convoys. Provisions shipment. Your grace or scouts have stopped a line of civilian wagons bound for the enemy with provisions to replenish their forces in the region. The drivers plead for release, offering a portion of their cargo in return for safe passage. We may seize only what we need or take the lot and cripple their delivery. The latter will sow our pity among the rank and may drive some to desert. Why? Accept the bribe and let them pass. The enemy HQ grows 1 week faster. We get 5 civilian items. We can get 45 provisions and we'll do this because, well, it would delay them by a week. Honestly, I think if we could get back to the town, sell the civilian goods, we could probably get more than 45 provisions, and we might be able to get potentially another brigade, because I think that's what we're going to need more than anything. We're going to need men. So we'll take this. Campaign move speed plus 15%, regiment stamina negative 10%. Well, that's less than great. So we did get heavy jackets, we got crosses, shepherd's axe, cover bonus plus 15 melee damage plus 6. We got 2 of those, and then we have some topians. So that's what, 40, 130, 115. It's not going to be enough to give us men. Okay, so I was misguided in that. Supply trade, sir, heavily guarded. Supply trade is en route through the valley below. The carts appear unstable, overburdened with powdered equipment, and direct assault could yield valuable stores. But one stray shot may see the entire train lost in a fiery blast. We may attempt to capture, attack, or fire into the wagons and destroy the cargo outright, thereby delaying the enemy headquarters. Get a weak enemy field army, because we don't have enough. We don't have loading drills or target training. We can capture 4 items, right? So we'll do that. Which we got more topians, a liber chest, beer rations, and full gators. Now, I'm not in love with this because we're going to lose men, and their headquarters is going to start looking for us very soon. So, right, in that regard, I don't love the fact that we're taking on them in the Battle of Brooks. They have Prussian hussars, cantonist recruits, a couple of them, and then they have some land mills, and then oh, okay, that's their commanding officer. So the Battle of Brew, which I feel like we've fought before, where a goat can go, a man can go, and where a man can go, he can drink a gun. William Phillips, British Major General. Not sure I've ever heard it said like that before, but I mean, I suppose that is accurate. Okay. Let's just kind of take a peek here. Okay, so they have the Katanas recruits and the land mills. So they're stronger on the right, weaker on the left. This is my brown 6-pound gun. Then my iron gun. All right, we'll also put them there. Oh, I could have maybe. No, dang it, no. I just want the dude. I always forget. Loudon will go there, so he can kind of impact them. I always forget that if I click him, it moves the whole brigade. Right? My grenadiers, I'll kind of move here in the middle. And then what do I want to do with my cav? Their cavalry right now is in the middle. I don't know if I expect their cavalry to remain in the middle. Okay, we'll let that go. So the idea is that my 2 cannons were open up on their land mills, which is their better infantry. We'll let them hit our Crown Land recruits, which is kind of potentially stupid, right? Technically, I probably should have put my stronger units over here, but and their caliph right now is stayed in the middle. So we are on the Colonel. Up there they go. They're moving off to the right. So all our cavalry will kind of mirror them a little bit. Our infantry will move up. Oh, their cav is back to being in the middle. So we will adjust our cavalry. Their cav again is kind of moved off over to the right. I don't know why we're not able to just... Okay, so we'll move like that. Have a little bit more of a block formation, right? But and we're going to move our grenadiers down that way. Again, all our cav is kind of mirroring them. Might have the general also kind of come over here. Give us a few extra men. So we've got a cav on cav battle. We're actually winning. I think. Yep. So we're gonna kind of regroup here for a second with our cavalry. kind of on the other side of the trees here, make sure we're far enough away from the land build that they don't try to fire on us. Infantry wise, the grenadiers are starting to become engaged. We are going to move the General Leopold von Dunn over there because their cab, I think, has more morale right now. Which is problematic. We broke them the first time, but now it looks like they're going to break us. Our infantry right now is doing pretty good, right, with the artillery assisting with the Crownland recruits. The Gitanas recruits over here are getting fired on by the Fusiliers and the Grenadiers. To be honest, my major concern at the moment is the Cav situation. We have 680 remaining. They have 661. So Von Don charges in. There we go. And they'll both stay over here in the trees. The Grenadiers are going to get a move through the trees. The Fusiliers, the Austrian Fusiliers are going to kind of move that way. We're going to let our cavalry try to regroup. The Grenadiers will fire on those guys, and they've retreated. My general and our brigade of cavalry will try to charge down the remaining Prussian infantry. Is this? I mean, again, we're only on the kernel difficulty, not the so we're not having the most difficult time, but the Prussians do retreat. Apologies here for the kind of stop and go of the commentary, but French Guards, elite household infantry, saw little field action. Most were held in reserve or tasked with defending the French coast against a feared British landing. So we did get 339 thalers. That helps us a lot. Victory at Bru. We get a lot of plunder. We get, including Potsdam muskets. We get light saddles. We could get 1,095 reservists. We lost 854. We could get 304 ammunition and 122 thalers. if we just ransom them. So if we did that, the problem is though we still don't have enough. I think we're going to do this. We are going to do this because we're going to take the money, right, to create a new brigade. Uh, right, we're going to try to, replenish our ammo. And then we're going to spend 600 of our 686 to get a new brigade because, again, the Prussian headquarters is going to be coming to get me pretty soon. Uh, so our best regiment here is fully equipped. Again, we have a lot of things we can sell. That would cost 50. So we are going to take the Potsdam muskets, basic Prussian firearm, excellent reload, pull, or charge. So we're going to give the Potsdam musket to the Grenadiers. Those guys are going to have a new style musket. Um, like, I don't love that, but at the same time, anybody have any? Okay. We will give the regimental staff chaplain excellent. Delivers fire casualties, restore plus 25% morale plus 12. So our cav now was excellent morale. Suffered a little bit of attrition. Again, their headquarters are definitely going to come looking for me. Oh, crap. Who is this? Oh, they're okay. They're too weak to fight me and they're trying to break away. Enemy headquarters in pursuit. General, our scouts report the enemy headquarters is mustered its full armies marching to engage us. Columns on the move on the main road with advanced guards out. Expect contact within days. We cannot outrun them. We must face them. Well, that is why, right? We did what we did because we are going to. Ooh, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have enough money, actually. Um, I think we will, but I mean that's 441. We go to the barracks. Ooh, I mean they all start off with Ward muskets, so I mean that. Yeah, 750 we get out of Fort Fusiliers. We could get the Grenzer recruits, 375. Um, they only have 1,200 men. Crowd-led recruits give us 1,400. 25 thalers cheaper. These guys are a lot more accurate, but they're worse against charge and melee. A little bit faster, or better stamina and faster. I think these are kind of like the light skirmishers, right? We're down to 3 thalers, but we do have 1,000 men. We do have 265 food. We obviously are going to have to go back here. Um, right, and then we're going to go. Well, if they are coming after me, do we really need to worry about reserve manpower right now? I don't know. Town am I in? Is that an R? A B? I can't really tell. I really like the light blue coat. Well, can we change like the hat? No, has to be that kind of a hat. All right, so they have nothing. Okay, so actually what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of change this up. We're gonna put the new set muskets there, right? They'll get their worn muskets back. And then we'll give them excellent reload pro poor charge, but that's fine. They were already bad at that. Um, we'll give them some topium. Compians, tight-fitting barrel plugs to reduce fouling and moisture, small refinement, noticeable decrease of misfires. We'll give them full gaiters, so they'll get me even quicker. And then Wilhelm's treatise will go in here to improve their morale a little bit. Right? So I don't know that I made the right choices here, but we now have more men, right? We have almost not, right? We have almost 9,000. Yeah. I don't really know. Winter is coming, General. Winter is a month off, and the first snowfall is expected. Your army will travel slower, visibility will be limited, and food consumption will increase. Store sufficient provisions and prepare for hardship. Waiting out the season is not an option. We must secure the region before we can go into winter quarters. Um, sure. We have another encampment. The camp was abandoned in haste. Cooking fire still smolder and scattered kids lay strewn about the grounds. The enemy must have left in great hurry, though the reason is not immediately clear. We may strip the camp for supplies or take the time to pull up the works entirely. The latter may draw attention. It is possible patrol may return before we finish. You get 40 thalers, 110 provision. Okay, 50 ammunition. Yeah, we'll do that. We have another battle of Brew. I guess we'll have that in the next episode, where we are going to be taking on a patrol army that are limited in number. They do not reappear when destroyed. Again, their headquarters is looking for me. Now, the benefit to this is we'll get some weapons, maybe we can get some reservists back, get some ammunition. Maybe it'll give us enough time to get another, unit. Because I believe their army was around 9,000 strong. Or sorry, 11,000. So right now we are outnumbered, right? And let's see, level two, level two, level two. So yeah, we're not quite ready to upgrade our. These guys are at level 5. They need to be at level 6 to get to Austrian veteran artillery. Okay. So yeah, they might get to level 6. We might get some veteran artillery. Um, they need to get to 4 to get veteran fusiliers. I don't know if that'll happen. These guys will get to level 1 at least. They may get up to level 2, maybe. I don't know. Um, what I am tempted to do. What I am tempted to do, and I'm not entirely sure if this is accurate or right or whatever. Fight mainly with my veterans, right? They're going to be more expensive. It's going to hurt more to replace them, I'm sure. But, it'll help them get up to level 4. Might help these guys get up to level 2. These guys will get up to 1. Right? That's my initial thought. I don't know if that makes sense, but that is my initial thought. But that is, like I said, that'll be for the next episode. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll try to do better in the future with the commentary. Do appreciate everybody who subscribes or leaves a like or a comment. I know I'm not perfect at this, but I'm trying to get better. Happy New Year to everyone. This is January 1st of 2026. It's the first video of the new year. Take care, stay safe, and I'll talk to y'all later.